Wow, that's crazy. For those of you who are watching, we are just waiting on a lithium trap to go live here. And then we will get the commentary started. This is a good game, though. I'm really hyped for this one. Two phenomenal teams, two players who can compete with each other any given day of the week. So I'm very excited for that. Yeah, Lithium Trap is just working on getting this stream rolling for us, sounds like. So just a couple minutes and then we'll be rolling. And the Bulls beat the Brooklyn Nets too. What a world. Everything is looking good. Cool. Out of the way enough. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. We are live. Let me just mess with one thing. dug in my town. Get up or stay down. Hunting for those pounds. Alrighty, looks like we are getting loaded up here. Netherlands, Germany. Very excited for this match. Everybody's betting Netherlands. Just, it's an interesting choice. I'll say that. I think this game is a lot closer than people give credit for, but I think people also saw that Netherlands did beat Culito with Spain. So that was a little unexpected. So I think people are kind of betting on maybe he's in form right now. Maybe he's feeling it. I guess we'll see. But we are getting a little peek into what Lithium Trap is doing here. Going for a 4-3-3. Left-footed attacker on the left side. Interesting. Left-footed defender on the right side as well. Okay, Kareem Adeyemi, good choice. I'd flip wings personally, but yeah, alright. That would be my choice as well. I will say you probably should check on the tactics and instructions for his left backs, but it's like maybe something wasn't right with the Netherlands roster. I did have a chance to catch up with these managers pre-game, and I'll kind of go over what their thoughts are here before we get into this. Russian Rhino did have this to say. He said, going in, the plan is to attempt to remain patient and composed through the ups and downs of the match. Quinton and Urian Timber will be playing out of position, serving as my fullbacks. This might come as a shock to some, considering Frimpong is one of my club players and will be on the bench for today's match. But I appreciate Urian's defensive focus typically employed as a pacey center back and want to give him a shout out wide in my defense. He is planning on running a modified 4-3-2-1, same formation that I run with Barcelona. He moves the forwards up to a striker position and drops the center mid back to a center defensive mid. We also give one of our fullbacks the option to push up the pitch a little bit. So that'll be interesting to see how he utilizes that. In terms of Lithium Trap's pre-match statement, he said he's looking to keep the Russian Rhinos defense off guard with quick passing in order to get his defensive line out of shape. He's played Rhino many of times. These two are long-term friends, met in college, and have been friends ever since. He says, having played Rhino before, I understand his intents on the offensive end and will look to keep his attack contained. Pressure on that really good midfield is also key in order to win this game. He was undecided up until now what formation he was going to be running. He was thinking 4-3-3 holding or 4-2-2. Looks like we're getting that 4-3-3 holding. So we're going to see how this pans out, see who can implement their gameplay better, and I think this is going to be a great game. And there's a lot of talent that's going to be out there on this field here. But here we are jumping in. We are at the Johan Cruyff Arena in Amsterdam, Netherlands. And here we go. The star man, Gakpo, passes to the best centre mid. Oh my word, and he's in on goal already, but Gakpo takes too big of a touch and sweep a keeper. Manuel Neuer makes a good stop to start the game. But the PSG lad, Suat Serdar, starts off the game with a interesting turnover. Gakpo turns it over here. Serdar to Podolski. Now he's got numbers 3-on-3. De Jong getting back defensively. Moukoko on the ball, and he passes it straight into the trusty boot of Virgil van Dijk. Frankie turns it over. Frankie de Jong with a good long pass up to Memphis. He plays it out wide to Quinton Timber. The two brothers playing fullbacks, as we said earlier. Memphis got a good chance and a block by Rudiger, collected by Schlotterbach, and he'll play that up to Iter. Iter on the ball, gives it to Podolski, the stall man for Barcelona. Musiala to Iter, kicks it out wide to Adeyemi. Musiala, good passing here in the midfield, and Starman, he's got a good shot opportunity, but the big man, the big keeper, Kjell Scherpen, with a good save for Netherlands, keeping it 0-0. Musiala, long shot opportunity, and he puts it over the bar by a considerable distance. Gravenberch wins the header, which gets it up to Gakpo. Memphis is in on goal, and he botches a good chance. Turns it straight over to Rudiger. He had it in on goal. Definitely should have taken his chance to himself, but tries to play not as selfish as he should have, and ends up hurting him. We got Germany in the box and Jurrien Timber with a good stop. Danjuma now, the 99 pace man, he's got room. He's going to try to feed Memphis on a through ball, but good cutout by the star man Rudiger. There's a ton of talent on this pitch. It's quite astounding. Raum to Musiala. Back to Raum. And cut out. But Musiala wins it back in the box. He's got the ball to Podolski. And a good stop by Virgil van Dijk. 0-0 here. We've seen some good action on both sides. Traps using a more possessive style in offense. And Netherlands utilizing a quick counter-attack. Schlotterbach, great defender, cuts that one out. And now we got Adeyemi on the ball, waiting for an overlapping run from his outside back Raum to Musiala, to Merkel, to Serdar. He's got a good opportunity here. Good pass to the middle on Podolski, but takes a wide touch. And man, Virgil is a tough guy to get around. Musiala, and blocked by Frankie de Jong. Podolski with the crossover. And another star member of that Netherlands midfield, Richelli Bezor, with the stop. Rudiger to Adeyemi. Podolski. Trapp's just getting in the ball in the box and then ripping it. But we got Gakpo. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, what a beautiful pass from Gakpo to Danjuma. And that's 1-0. 27th minute here. And that Netherlands counterattack is quite deadly. It's a pacey one at that. And what a great pass from Gakpo to bring them up. Virgil with a good clearance. And Netherlands will come out on top with this ball. De Jong on the counterattack here. But he's just simply outnumbered. Not looking for the pass. Not looking to take it back and create some room. Adeyemi with a cross pass to Moukoko. Serdar with the ball now. Gets it to Merkel. To Podolski. And goal for Lucas Podolski. 1-1 here. 33rd minute. That was a chosen... Lithium Trap chose a good pass to spread out the field there. And it ended up working out in his favor. Sometimes that switch of possession, switch of fields, can really be tough for a lot of defenses, especially the AIs. They can't always keep up. But we got Round with an in pass to Podolski. Podolski with a beautiful pass and a great stop by Sharpen, but danger's not gone. Podolski's fiending in that box. Richelli Bazua now. He's leading the counterattack, waiting for a run to develop. Chooses a smart pass out to Gravenberch, and that'll be stopped and roll all the way to the safe hands of Manuel Neuer. Been an interesting game so far. We're approaching halftime here, 7 minutes left. Let's see what Germany can do here with the ball in an attacking position. He's got it out wide to Mukoko. Mukoko with a fake shot. Serdar. He's got the in routes and a goal for Suat Serdar. Not the best angle, but it doesn't matter. He puts it in 41st minute. And now Netherlands has got to figure out something defensively. They've had some pretty good attacking options this game. And they're in on goal again. Danjuma. Not the best one-touch shot ever, but obviously you're taking shots on Manuel Neuer. It's going to be tough anyways. Gravenberch on the ball. To Danjuma. To Gakpo. Gakpo loses it to Adeyemi. And David Raum will take some space and time here. 1 minute of added time here. And Serdar looking to make some headway on the wings. They got a good opportunity. They're in the box here. Back post cross and cut out by Urian Timber. And that should be halftime. So far, it's been an interesting game. A lot of these Netherlands bettors, I'm sure, are worried about their coins right now, especially those big 50 coin bettors. Germany has talked down on himself all before this game, and quite frankly, as I've mentioned before, it's frustrating to hear him talk down about himself when he is a great player, when he does have the guys who match his play style. He's playing a good game so far. He's implementing his game plan. He's been able to get the ball into the box, taking some decent shot attempts. Once he works for his shot attempts, he plays very well. But that's where he struggles sometimes. Sometimes it's, all right, I got the ball from a shooting range, I need to shoot it. But sometimes you just got to work things out to create better goal-scoring opportunities. So we got Germany on the ball this half. Musiala gets a great opportunity, and he makes it 3-1. 48th minute. Dutch defense kind of falling apart here after that first goal from Germany. Mukoko to Merkel. Merkel's going to play it to Podolski. Podolski with a sweated pass, but barely caught out by Matthijs de Ligt. Oh, Netherlands gives it away. They're not being careful, not playing composed. That's one of the things that Netherlands talked about. His biggest need was play composed, stay consistent through the ups and downs of the game. He's kind of just lost his way defensively. Felt like his play style hasn't been as well implemented as it typically is, but he's definitely still got the opportunity to level, especially with this counter-attacking style, and just waits a little bit too long in that pass. And that deadly Germany defense cuts out a good opportunity. Maybe could have played that one over the top. Maybe could have RB-wide it, played it a little out wide, but Podolski's going to make that 4-1 and just hammering this game home, Germany is. Lucas Podolski is a tough man to stop up top, and I think people sleep on him a lot too. Gravenberch to Gakpo to Danjuma. Oh, Rudiger with a great stop there. And yeah, you can see the possession battle up there in the top left corner. It's a big factor into how Lithium Trap plays. Quinton Timber, good stop there. Passes it to Gravenberch. And Gravenberch, man, he'll show that he's one of the best center mids too. It's quite a midfield battle out there today when you look at the talent that's out there. Gakpo waits for a good opportunity, gets it to Memphis. And Memphis not having a great game out there. Honestly, I think that central striker position is the biggest need here for the Netherlands, and that's something I know that the Russian Rhino is looking to address over time because that's a goal for sure. 2-4. It's a scoreline we've seen quite often through this international tournament. 4-2. I think the first 4 or 5 games started off 4-2. Who knows? Maybe they'll end that way. Maybe Netherlands will mount a comeback. If he can keep up his speed of play, but while still remaining calm at the same time, man, he could easily come back. Because we've seen the chances he's had this game. He's had a lot of them. He's had high quality ones. But, man, I mean, how lethal are these guys? How lethal? It doesn't matter. Trap gets the ball in the box, turns, shoots, goal. Gets the ball in the box, turns, shoots, goal. Same thing every time. And it's tough to stop. All he asks for is an inch of space, and he hammers home chances. And that's what happens. You got some players with some great finishing on your team. He's been quite impressive this game, finishing-wise. This is the type of play that I think can be expected from Lithium Trap. But oftentimes, like it's been mentioned before, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's the lack of belief in himself that can sometimes be his downfall. 5-2, big scoring game from two pretty good defensive teams. And Leon Goretzka gets subbed on here. David Raum exits the pitch after having what I'd say a pretty good game. Goretzka wins the ball already. All cut out by Virgil van Dijk. Frankie de Jong now, looking for opportunities. Passes it to Bazoer. Depay. Good dribbling there. Keeps the ball. Looking for that inwards pass. Man, Musiala's a tank in the midfield. I mean, cuts the ball out well. Timber wins it to Gravenberch. Memphis on the ball. Tight space. Good dribbling. But then he makes a not so great pass. Same with Frankie de Jong there. I wonder if that's the pass he meant to make. I kind of doubt that, but who knows? So we're approaching the 80th minute here, so game's just about done, and obviously it appears that Germany has this locked up. A lot of angry bettors, I'm sure, here today. But a very happy Lithium Trap. He's still got a good chance. He did lose to Kasman. But, you know, if he could grab another point somewhere, which I totally believe he could do, he could definitely be into the next round. Good cross, but that's cut out by Rudiger, and Podolski's all alone up top. Oh, but he triggers a great run with him. Adeyemi wins it. They got numbers. Mukoko! Oh, and that's a pen. He just took him out of nowhere. Not sure what happened there. Who will step up to take the pen? Will it be Merkel? Will it be Podolski? It will be Podolski. All right, can he finish this one off? And what a save by T.L. Sherpen. Keeps it 5-2. Good guess. And Netherlands probably making some aggressive subs, I would imagine, getting some players up the pitch, maybe changing the formation to move some midfielders up to a higher attacking position. Obviously, if you're the Netherlands, you still want to do as good as you possibly can here for goal differential reasons, especially in these little group stages. It's so important. But Mukoko's going to put that one in from a weird angle, 6-2. Man, I'll believe in Germany if nobody else does. I was telling him before the game, you gotta stop beating yourself before you even play the game, because I think he beats himself more than the other teams do sometimes. He's definitely a good player. Oh, what a ball! Memphis seals that one home, 3-6. That's a 90th minute goal. Obviously, doesn't do too much for this current game, but hey, maybe helps him goal differential wise a little bit, just in case things get down to a nail biter. Podolski now, and his pass gets cut out by Virgil, and that is the end of the game here. Really appreciate you guys tuning in to this stream. This was an entertaining game. I think it went way different than a lot of people thought it was going to go. A lot of great opportunities from both teams too, and we saw an attacking side to Germany and to Lithium Trap that we haven't seen all season. So good to see. Excuse me. Good to see that, and very excited to see how he can possibly progress through this tournament. He's got a tough road ahead of him, but I believe he's got the talent, team-wise, and in his personal skills to advance further. Thanks for watching, guys.